Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Back in Oakland Zoo as always, and just watching our tortoises walk through each other. Isn't that clever of them? Funny little creatures. Right, so where were we in the last episode? I was working out the front here. I did the sign in the last episode, put the windows in place, did some general detailing. I think the inside is basically there. I mean, I can always come back and add more. You know, I'll spot things like up here that I might want to play around with, put some more detailing in. But the main of the insides is done, and I'm really happy with how this all looks now. It's turned out rather good, I have to say. Much better than I expected, but you know, that's a good thing. That's how these things are meant to go. You're meant to be better than you think you are. Still lots to do though. I need to do a lot of work on the outside. So I'm just going to finish off these little flower beds that I was making in the last episode. So what I want to do here is put some climbing stuff in. I want to put some wisteria. Some of the stuff that doesn't have the flowers on it. This here. Look at that. I mean, it's just lovely stuff, isn't it? So I want this on. Bit of this, something like that. Now, do I want any more? I think all of these ones have the flowers. Yeah, so I don't want the flowers, and there's a reason why I don't want the flowers. Can I do a bit on the side like that? Or no, I'll keep it flat. What I might just do is just try and it's kind of a pain. You can't really twist this at an angle much because of the direction of the growth. I suppose I could get away with a bit of an angle like that, couldn't I? I just don't want it to look the same as this piece here, that's all. This is looking at is that looking a little bit too full in the middle there. I can't do much about that. Okay, let's go with that. Actually, let's come over here and do something similar. See, I'm going to have the same issue here, aren't I? Actually, let's take that to there. Yeah, I can get away with that. And then let's bring the smaller piece in here, and then maybe just like that. Just want to make sure it looks different on both sides. Okay, good. That's the structure. And so what I then want to do is something like this. I don't know if this is the plant that I want to use, but I want to make it look like a completely different flower by sinking in another flower to it. So I just want to play around a bit with a few ideas and see if any of these look any good at all. So many options. Don't think, no, the red's not going to work. I want it to be an actual flower, but it needs to look like it could grow kind of sideways. Oh, that could look quite nice if you get that just right. That's a possibility. That's quite nice as well, actually. You can't have these tall ones because they don't look right. It's got to be something relatively flat. No. I would really like them to put more foliage in the game, and I know I'm always saying that there's not enough of this and that in the game, but you know, it's just my thoughts. I'm intrigued to know what they might do next. Actually, I've been thinking about this recently. Planet Zoo has been out for a while now, and they can keep on adding new animals and pieces and things, but eventually it's people are going to lose interest in it, and I wonder whether Planet Coaster 2 is on the way, in which case we'll all go back to that, I suppose. Or if they've got ideas for another Planet game. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, I'd be intrigued to see if they come up with another idea. I've been racking my brains about what they might do if it's a different game. If it's not a sequel to Planet Coaster, have they got something else planned? Another kind of creative Planet game? I'd love to know what you think. Is there an idea out there? Have any of you thought of what might come next? Did you guys play Planet Coaster? I suppose would be a good question as well. I did. I loved Planet Coaster when it came out. It's dated, it has to be said. I think if you've played Planet Zoo and then you go back to Planet Coaster, you can really feel the difference in the graphics. It is just nowhere close to the quality of this one. So I think there's an awful lot of potential still in Planet Coaster. I don't think we've seen the best out of the potential for that. Oh yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? I do like that. Just probably want something along the base here as well. Maybe this is where I could put some of these. Get that extra bit of colour. Not keen on these. Yeah, I mean, I think Planet Coaster could go a long way further than it did. I think it was a bit rigid at times. I think building the coasters was good, but I don't think it really worked with some of the other things. I think they were all a little bit too static and hard to decorate to make them look different to one another. Just a thought. But yeah, let me know. Did you guys play Planet Coaster, and would you want to play it again? I guess is the question. So I'm just trying some of these little plants in the front here, just angling them a little bit as well. I don't mind that they're poking through the front because this wood looks like you could sort of grow through it, so I don't mind that. Just gonna copy this over to this side as well. Beautiful. I don't need to do much more than that, I don't think. I think that's all that needs. It just excuse me, it just covers up these blank walls. It's something a little bit different, isn't it? Looks nice. I like that. So I'm pretty happy with that entrance. Obviously it'll look better once I do more work around here, but until I know what habitats might go in here, there's not a lot to do there really. Let's just come around this side and have a look at this entrance. So I can do something similar on this side here, I reckon. Actually, do you know what? I might just do a bit of copy and pasting here. Save myself a bit of time. So let's have a look at whether I can copy and paste this, or if I need to do a little bit of this. Okay, let's bring this over here. Let's do a bit of deleting because there's some very unnecessary pieces there. Good, there we go. Right, now let's let's flip that around. And let's bring it back. Try to get it looking about right. I don't mind doing a bit of copy and pasting with this kind of thing. I mean, if I did it myself completely separately, it would end up basically looking the same anyway, so it's all good. What I might just do is I might bring it around the corner here. Actually, I suppose I could, yeah, let's bring that right out to the pathway, actually, that makes sense. Yeah, do that. Then I can fill in this end here like this as well. Let's just, yeah, let's bring that out to there, create a nice corner. Okay, that's good. I think I've got a spare one. Yes, I have. So I can slide, hopefully, I can slide that across to there and it will still look pretty good. Yeah, that pretty much matches up, doesn't it? So that's good. And then here, I think what I'll do, if I just get rid of that and I'll just move another one of these onto the end because it needs to be slightly longer. Like that. Let's just copy that back, make sure I've filled in all the gaps there, and then I'm going to need a bit more of that over this end as well. Let's see, I think we're going to need, yeah, that's fine, I'll just chuck a couple of them in there. And then I think I will simply get this corner filled with these. Makes sense. Oops. Hang on. Okay, that's annoying. Let's get that turned off. Let's get it flat. And fill that in nicely like that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's nice. Good. So this side obviously is going to be affected by what I do for the outside of the crocodile habitat, which is probably what I'm going to do next, because the building is kind of there now. There may still be other bits to decorate that I spot as I go along. So let's have a look at our crocodile. I think I want to bring the land back, so I want a wall coming out here, I think, and then curving around. So let's do a little bit of terrain work here. I think something like that, and then I can play around with that if I need to in a minute. I'll probably try and build it as part of this building actually. Might as well keep it on the grid if I can. I don't think I want to do bricks. I think for this outside bit I want something more like this, I reckon. Well, let's shrink the grid down. Oh, the height thing's gonna go mad again, isn't it? Right, let's do this again. Yeah, I don't want the height there. There we go. Because crocodile doesn't need a tall barrier, because it's not like they can jump. So I'm thinking something like that. Oh, what is that doing? Why is that not on the same grid? That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, I just realised I think these are still sunk into the ground, aren't they? No, they're not. That was the right height. I'm very confused by that. Hang on. That's on the grid. Why is it not going on the grid for that? Right, let's quit out of that. Okay, add to the building. No, it's not going to do it. That's just broken, I think. Or is it? I wonder. Yeah. No, it's I'm sure you should be able to do that. Okay, do you know what? I'm not gonna worry about the game just being weird. I'm gonna put the rest in place, and then I'll just split it off and do it a bit differently. Let's take that to there. And let's just split that away from the group and move it into place where I want it. That's the easy way around it. When the game annoys you, just come up with a new idea. Yeah, that is a little bit too far out there actually. So what I'll do, I'll split that last piece off as well. Just take it back. I'll take it to there for now. I might fiddle around with that a little bit more in a minute. I just want to offset this a little bit so it's not bugging the graphics. Good, okay. That's cool. Do you know what I might do? Because that does look a little bit low. I might add on top of this a little bit of oh, you know what I could do? Because I've used these ones before, haven't I? And these look really good when they're sunk in. Yeah, so let's add these to this group. Oh, is this going to be annoying as well? No, that's fine. That looks good, yeah. Yeah, just makes it look a bit more interesting, whilst not looking too Oh, what is it doing now? Why is it? Oh, it's only going to let me do it the other way round. Fine, I'll have to split these off as well. Sorry, it's just the game's just annoying me again. It's just doing its thing, isn't it? It's fine. Hang on, let's just... Did I just line them up right or not? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I might have to fiddle around with this a bit. Yeah, so it looks good without being too much of a big sort of solid looking barrier. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do it, am I, because of that? Okay, do you know what? No, let's scrap this idea. I'll do something completely different because it's just being annoying and it's not going to let me do them facing in the right direction. Okay, let's not go with that then. Let's go with let's have a look at the fencing. See, this is obviously massively over the top, but I do wonder. Let's add it to this one. If it's sunk down, can it line up? I think it does. I think it's kind of, yeah, it's designed, I think, to line up with these pieces. Something like that. And I'm hoping there's a non-curved one as well, surely. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look. How is this meant to look? Yeah, something like that. Although that's now wonky. You just know this isn't going to work, don't you? I have these great ideas, and then they just don't work. Right, hang on. Let's add it to this building, and let's align it to surface. Right, that way I can make sure that it is definitely level and flat and all that stuff. Okay, let's see if I line that up. How are we going to look? That needs to come down a smidge, like so. Okay, that looks good, and then hopefully I can. Whoops! I can slide it this way. Yeah, I'm going to have to move the little light switch thing at the door control. Sorry, there. But actually, yeah, that does look good. Although I might just bring that out a tiny bit like that. I'm just thinking, is there? Yes, so I need one of them there and in there. Excellent. Okay, that's good. We are making progress. So now I'm hoping I can angle snap this one and bring it over to here, and it should, again, it should line up perfectly. Like so. Good. We are definitely making progress this time. This is good because it's not too solid, but it also makes the whole thing look a bit safer, doesn't it? Right, let's see if I can match this up perfectly here. That looks pretty good to me. And then I need a couple of these, I think. So one in there. And one in there. And one more over here. Excellent, that's better, isn't it? Nice. Now, what do I want to do along the front here? I'm thinking I want to do glass, because I don't want a solid fence at the bottom, because I want people, small people, little kids and that, these people here, I want them to be able to see right along the front here. So maybe something I can just go like that. Make my own border, I guess, would make sense. Let's have a look. There's quite a few different options. That's on the grid and it's not see-through, so that's no good. Let's just try this. I guess if I make it the same height as this, I'll need some sort of pillar here, I guess. And obviously along the bottom. I can take it to there like that. Yeah, that's good. I do feel like I need... Actually, I probably do need it to be taller. Just realised the ground's not flat, is it? At all. No, it's not. Look at that. It goes on a massive slope. I didn't realise that. But that's fine. That's good. That's all part of it. That's all right. Yeah, I do feel like I need something taller because I don't want people being able to reach over. I guess that looks about a good height. You wouldn't be able to reach over that and down in, and you probably couldn't fall over it. So let's take it right up to there. Right, now I'm going to decide what sort of pillar I want here. Let's go back to our brickwork because I do think I might need to continue that brick theme. With a nice big thick pillar. Let's have a look. Yeah, I could do something like that. Let's just yeah, I might want that further. I need this to look good here. Okay, let's go with that. And then I could put a nice light maybe on the top. Actually, let's go, yeah, let's put a nice light on. Like so. And then I think I need some sort of stone piece as well. What have we got? No, that's too big. Yeah, that's way too big. That looks decidedly silly. What else have we got? I'm sure there are some other ones. Wow, that's quite spectacular. Ah, here we go. No, they're getting more ridiculous. Here we go. That's the one I was looking for. Let's bring that to there. Let's bring that to there, and then let's see about sinking the whole lot down a bit. Still want it to look good here, which it doesn't at the moment. Let's go there. Right, what do we think to that? Yeah, I'm okay with that. That looks cool. Or yeah, don't know. What is it like from over here? Reptile House. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's good. So I do need an edge on this glass because that clearly doesn't look good. I might just go with some nice solid looking wood. Let's get that in the middle. Actually, let's move it further back because it's overlapping at that end. Is that going to look okay there? Yes, it is. Good. Let's get that in then. Then I'll take that down, I think, and do it at the bottom as well. Now it's this end, because it slopes, I'm going to have to just bring it up a bit like that. I want to be able to see it at this end. I might have to create, yeah, let's bring it right up like that, and then I'll create like a double layer. So I'll do that, and then I'll take it down, make it a bit thicker. That's absolutely fine. I like that. And then let's go with the small one and see if I can get this middle pillar looking good. I think I need to just sink it back like that. Excellent, and I'll do that on the edges, I think, as well. Yeah, nice and simple. It looks nice and solid though, and that's the main thing. But you do want people to be able to see over it. Don't mind this roof. I think I'm okay with that. It doesn't really need decorating. Our crocodile. Oh, our crocodile is in a box. That would be why he's not walking around anywhere. I wanted to come outside and see his new outdoors enclosure that I'm in the middle of building. Of course, I'll best check that he can still come outside, because that would be a disaster, wouldn't it? Yes, he can. Good. Okay, he's in his water. He's fine. He's happy. He likes it in his water. Good. Right, let's do a bit of painting here. Get rid of... Actually, it's all going to be mud, let's be honest. He's a crocodile. He's not going to leave grass, is he? He's going to be walking around, churning up the grass and making it all look very muddy and wet, no doubt, especially as he's got a mud bath just here. So yeah, I don't think it's particularly realistic to have anything other than mud in there. He's okay for enrichment. Yeah, he really doesn't need any more enrichment out here. I guess a bit of... He doesn't need a lot, let's be honest. He's a crocodile. He doesn't need much, but I'd like to get 1 or 2 bushes in. Maybe something that looks a bit dead. I kind of like the idea of that. You know, something that he wouldn't eat. Actually, that looks quite good, because it kind of looks like he's maybe nibbled the bottom of it and can't reach the top. So I don't mind that. There is something that looks really dead, isn't there? What is it? Actually, the turkey bush is usually a pretty good one. One of my go-to bushes, as you know. I don't mind having a little bit of bush back here. Maybe a little bit over here. No, I want to find that dead-looking one. Yeah, this is the one. Look at that. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible bush. But it looks like it could grow in a crocodile house. Good. I think that's what I'm going to do for the foliage. I don't think it needs more than that. Like I say, he's a crocodile. He wouldn't let more than that happen. But I do like the idea of having some rocks here and there. You know, just a bit of detailing. Now, I will check that he can walk over these, of course. I'm pretty sure he can. But let's double check. Oh no, I ruined it. Now, is that the rocks? Let's just double check this. It was the rocks. That's fine. He can get out there now. Okay, good. He can't get to that. Inaccessible. Okay, let's see about... There we go. Just move it out to there. That's fine. He can get to it now. And he can get to this. Yep. That's basically all he needs. He's got plenty of shelter. Oh yes, I was going to move the light switch, wasn't I? Oh, actually, I've got a light switch on both sides, so let's move them both at the same time. Let's lift them up there. I don't mind that. People can reach up there to push the button. That's absolutely fine. Cool. So yeah, I don't really think it needs any more detailing. This is all nice and solid brickwork. I don't feel like I need to do an edge on that. This wall potentially could have something on it. Maybe some. Actually, I could put a. Yeah, let's do a quick bit of monitor work on here. I think that's a sensible place actually to put your information board. And of course, what I did with the other animals in the zoo, so over here, I did these little things. So I will do these. I'll do these off camera, and I'll create these for certainly some of the animals, possibly not all of them. Because what we've got 4 in there, we've got 2 in there, 2 in there, and only 1 over there. That's doable, I suppose. These in here, again, we've got 4. So yeah, I could probably do them actually. I could have them sort of in here, couldn't I? Maybe. Just means I've got to try and take 4 good photos of these guys, which is quite hard when they sit in the water like that. It's very hard. You need to catch them when they're out on the land to get a good photo of them. But yeah, I'll work on that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that actually. I don't really feel like that needs too much more detailing. Actually, something else that I'm going to do, again probably off camera, is put in these animal talk points. I do like the idea of having these. Now let's just see if this works. Saltwater crocodile. No habitat to throw food into. I wonder if there'll be anywhere along here. No. That's a shame. So she can't, or he or she can't throw food in, but I think this is the best place for it. You can't really do it in here. It's a bit narrow in here, although it's not actually, to be fair, it's not much more space out here yet. I am going to do some seating, I think probably over here. But this to me does seem like a logical place to do this. Now, what did I do with these? Did I assign individual people to these? I can't remember. Emus, okay, that's all I did. I don't think that's part of a work zone, is it? What have I got? I've just got 2 educators. Yeah, there's no work zone for them. These guys have got low workload, that's fine. I've got plenty looking after all of these things here. Exhibits, habitat. 2 doing exhibits. Oh yeah, and I've got 1 just doing the foxes and the emus. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, so I want to put these things down for all of these. So let's have a look. Where else could I put this? So yeah, it has to be connected to a pathway. So I guess actually probably right on this corner would be a logical place for that. Make that the giant tortoise. Again though, no habitat to throw food into. What if I put it over here? No habitat. That's weird. Ah, there we go. Can throw food. Fine, have it there. Aldabra tortoises. Let's go with that. Aldabra tortoises. Is that right? Yes, Aldabra tortoises. Good. Right. I'll have to employ a couple more educators. This one. Saltwater crocodile. Actually, I didn't do the dates. Actually, March is probably right for that one. I'm pretty sure I would have done the other 2 as January and February. And then this one could be April. Let's just check that. Actually, did I do these? Yeah, that's February. Oh, March. Oh, hang on, I've got 3 because I've got one here as well, haven't I? January. Yeah, okay, so I need to go with April for you, and then I'll go May for the saltwater crocodile. I guess the issue here is that I've got to have the torque point for these inside. Don't have a lot of choice, but I can do it right on this corner. Hopefully this works. Nile monitor. Obviously can't throw food, but that's fine. Okay. Nile monitor. Ooh, what happened there? I think I accidentally pressed the delete button. Right, so this one will be in June. Then let's go next door, and we've got the other tortoises. So these guys could have one here. Obviously, again, oh, actually, yeah, these ones could potentially be thrown, couldn't they? I don't know. Let's have a look if I could fit it. Is it going to let me ever? No, it's not. Okay, I'll keep it behind the post then. That looks fine. So these are Galapagos. Is that right? I always spell that wrong. Hang on, where are we? Galapagos, yes. Tortoise. Great, that's them. And these can be in July. And then, of course, we have our dwarf caiman, which I guess I could do over here. They might be able to throw them in there. Let's have a look. Let's get it linked. Okay, no, can't throw there. No, it's not going to work, I don't think. Never mind, if they can't throw the food in, that's not the end of the world. That's just a bonus if you can. That's fine. Okay, dwarf caiman. Lovely. So I am going to need some more. Where are we? Educators. These guys are good anyway because they walk around and educate people anyway. So I'll just get a ton of them because they do a good job. How's our education looking? It should be really good now, actually. Guest education, 79%. All of these are in the 70s. That's not bad. And we've got no negative thoughts, which is good. So yeah, on the whole, looking pretty spiffy, I have to say. What month are we in? December. So there's no talks going on yet, but that's fine. Okay, I feel like we've made a good bit of progress there today. That looks really nice, actually, that entrance now. I do like that. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. I'd like to see my crocodile coming out here a little bit more, but he's doing what crocodiles do. Good old Deanne. He's just chilling in his water. That's what they do. They don't need to do any more than that. They just sit there and people enjoy it. But he will come out here, hopefully, and use his bath. Great. Right, I'm going to leave the episode there. Next episode, then, we will move into the next exterior habitat area here. Not sure I'm going to be doing shelters for these guys because all of these animals, luckily, if you look on their areas and you go to shelter, where are we? Shelter. Because I did the overhanging roof, all of the animals have shelter all over here, you see. Even though this is clearly not shelter, it's classed as shelter. So the animals are happy. They can get out of the rain, which is the main reason for the shelter. I do like the idea of them having somewhere like properly undercover, like a bed. So I might use this back corner here potentially as a small bed area. That might be a bit tricky though. I've got no room to use in there. It might be tricky because they've got a small traversable area here. If I have to, I could widen the water a bit here, but I don't really want to do that. I'll tell you what I could do is make a small hole in this. That could be interesting, and have a little indoor area here that people can't see. Or I can even do that and create a small window here. That's a thought, isn't it? It's a thought. It's an odd thought, but it's a thought. That might be fun, actually. Yeah, put a fake roof in here, and kit this out as a little indoor bed area somehow. I might be able to do something with that. We'll see. I'll look into that when I get over to this area. And then I guess the rest of these guys, yeah, they don't really have indoor bed areas, which I feel like they would have. I'll tell you what, these guys, I could fit one here, couldn't I? I could build an extra little area here, a little indoor bit. I don't think I've got any room in here, no. But yeah, I could extend their habitat out into here. And I suppose these guys, actually I could do the same. And I could have a little indoor area hidden back here. So actually, yeah, there is potential for all of these animals to have indoor areas to get into, which I think is a good thing, because in real life they wouldn't be left outdoors overnight. They would be taken indoors and locked away. So there we go. That's my next challenge, is to do some small indoor areas for our animals to get into. Great. And obviously then I'll decorate their outdoor bits a bit more as well. Cool, but I'm going to leave it there for now. Let's bring you round this way, shall we? Have a look at our main entrance over here. It's looking nice. People have been leaving litter on the tables. Hopefully my caretakers will come along. Let's leave it there. So if you've got any thoughts or ideas, suggestions for things that I've not done on this building, or anything that you think I should be doing, then please do leave me a comment or two if you want. And yeah, so we'll see what I get up to in the next episode. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have and you're enjoying the series, you can hit the like button for me. I'm picking up some good new subscribers as well, so welcome to the channel, all of you, and thanks for joining us and our little Planet Zoo community here. Great. Well, take care of yourselves, and I'll hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye for now.